Everybody loves an old shed, and this old shed here behind me was once a thatch, then changed and modernised about 50 years ago into a tin roof. The walls are raised and new timbers put into the roof, quite old now, and cemented into a new sort of wall plate with earth and lime. This roof now is seen better days, and today I'm going to show you how I've gone about putting new structure in and making sure this roof will stay here for many more years. What we can see here is what happens when that roof starts to fail. So we see cracks starting on each side of the building coming down, and on the other side here, and the roof starting to spread out onto the outer walls. That means that the walls aren't taking the load and counter-resisting the roof anymore, and the roof is going to have some sort of intermediary structure put in to take the load off the walls. So this is the problem we face. The original timbers here are cast into a rammed earth mix, and as time has passed, some of that has come away, and two things have happened. One, they're just absolutely no longer supported, and two, water has got in and created wet rot, which has degraded the wood entirely. So we've had to look here at installing new structures. You can see these new beams, which are bolted at the head into these old beams, and that come all the way down to the ground to new metal plates, shoes as such, that are used to connect that timber to the concrete ground. To ensure that the load transfers right the way down to the ground, we've cut out of the floor a 400 by sort of 500 pad, and as you can see here, we've metal shoes keeping the timber off the ground. The base of the metal shoe has a welded angle which will bed itself into the concrete. Just as a fail-safe, we have a bolt solution, just in the event that this floor could have had a flag floor and might have been difficult to remove, but that wasn't the case, so we just covered ourselves both ways. We won't need these bolt connections because the rings below the plate will be sufficient to tie this into the concrete pad. The roof load now will entirely pass through these 6x3 timbers down to the pads at the base here, and very slowly we'll take the load off the wall, which could mean that the live cracks in the walls can then be repaired. So the old roof timbers coming down here are not square and straight. So when we bolted them in, there was a lot of twisting and distortion occurring, which was making these vertical posts not level on both axes. So we had to use a piece of wood coming from this side to the other side, just to make sure we could line them all up so they would all form one plane and be level and straight and true to each other. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. If you have any comments, put them in the comment box and I'll try to get back to you.